Comedian versus comedian
I see how the night's gonna go.
in a battle royale.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
A fight to see who is the most funny. And you, the audience, will help decide their fate.
It's time for our audience play along. Audience,
Play along, kind of.
I read Green Eggs and Cotton Balls. Very good.
Oh, don't spoil it.
But is there more?
No!
Yes, there is. Don't trust the fishman.
I told you, I'm an influencer.
butt play
Since shit talking is encouraged in this show, shut the hell up, stupid.
like a strip club. I want you to sprinkle my ashes all over the stage and just have the strippers roll in it. And just be like, she was a good lady. Red indicator light on his tank. If you were to fuck a pizza, would it turn you off?
Wisecrackin, Friday at 8 Central at wisecrackin.com.
We live in weird times. Very weird. It's hard to agree on anything, except that we all need a little more inner peace. That's why I created my Zen Rocks, the mini meditation that's perfect for everyone. Right, Shaman Jay?
No.
Sounds like a yes to me. Whether you're stressed at a desk, stuck at home, or lost in the woods, my Zen Rocks provides you the break you need from your soul-crushing existence. Each set comes with our non-patented Zen guide to help you enter Zen. Hey Warren, how's your Zen?
It's Zentastic, baby!
Working as Zentended. It's the ideal gift for your disgruntled father, your yogi mother, or your unemployed uncle. Whoever you are, we guarantee my Zen Rocks is right for you. Hey Guru Nigel, are we enlightened?
So enlightened.
That's Zentertainment. So let my Zen Rocks light up your Zen. Oh, and this isn't a man bun. It's a Zen bun. It's different. This season, give the gift of inner peace. Head to myzenrocks.com and choose the package that ensures your entire family finds their Zen. Off to the next dimension. Zen ho! My Zen Rocks.
Welcome back. Now, this may come as a bit of a surprise, but in recent weeks, Israel's witnessed a new phenomenon in Middle East relations, the sound of laughter. Ray Hanania, a US-based comic, has just staged the first Palestinian comedy tour there. So did his jokes bomb with the Israelis? Far from it, as Matthew Kalman reports.
Another night falls over the old city of Jerusalem, the end of another day of tension and conflict within its ancient walls. Downtown, this fearless team of Israeli and Palestinian comedians are planning to knock 'em dead.
I'm not just an Arab, I'm a Palestinian, but all that means is I don't look at you as an audience. I like to think of you all as potential hostages.
A piece of comedy history in the making. Ray Hanania is the first Palestinian comedian to share a stage with Israelis and perform to audiences from both sides of the Middle East conflict.
Any Arabs in the audience? All right, good security at the theater.
The first Israeli-Palestinian comedy tour ended last week after 4 sellout shows in East Jerusalem, West Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Hanania, a former PLO spokesman and activist who grew up in Chicago, says it's just the beginning. After so many years of violence, Hanania believes that laughing with the enemy is good for everyone.
Comedy and humor are very powerful ways of communicating. It can really cut through a lot of anger and stereotypes and make people listen.
Actually, I'm not Iranian, I'm not Pakistani, and I don't blow things up. I'm Arab, I pay people to do that.
A lot of the people in my family, they suffer, pretty much everybody I know has a bullet wound. By going on stage in front of an Israeli audience, what I'm trying to do is to show Israelis that Palestinians are not all terrorists.
As you can imagine, after September 11th, I don't travel much. I still go to the airport, though. hang out there, scare the crap out of people. I don't do nothing. I just lean against the wall.
Yisrael Campbell, one of the Israeli comedians on the tour, is an Orthodox Jew who on first sight might seem the last person to be welcoming jokes about the Israeli occupation.
Is it warm in here, or am I the only one dressed for Poland in the 1700s?
When I first saw Israel Campbell, the first thing came to my mind was, wow, this guy's very conservative politically, he could be a settler. Can we really get on stage and do comedy and still disagree about politics? I think it's proven that we can. And by going on stage, it's a way of getting people to acknowledge that there is a way for us to get beyond these political things that we have no control over.
Do you remember three and a half years ago, the IDF killed a master Hamas bomb maker? Do you remember this? The guy had one arm and no legs. I'm going to say he wasn't a master bomb maker. I'm going to say he was a mildly proficient bomb maker at best. Well, my question is this: what if you show up for master bomb making class and the teacher only has one arm and no legs? Can you defer till next semester?
But as the comedians prepared to perform in Jerusalem, the dark clouds of violence struck once again. A suicide bomb attack in Eilat in the middle of the tour killed 3 people. It left the comedians wondering whether they should continue.
The whole point of this comedy tour is not to allow the extremists and the violence to control us and say, don't do that. No. Comedy is more human than the violence. And so I think when there is violence, we got to be tougher. We should be doing more shows and more jokes.
I actually do a lot of Arab audiences, so it's kind of nice to have an audience like you that isn't handcuffed, hooded, and shackled.
I am the only Palestinian in this tour because a lot of Palestinian comedians who do comedy in the United States don't like the idea of appearing on stage with Israelis. They'll appear with Jews, they'll appear with anybody else, but they won't appear with Israelis. To them, it's a taboo. Well, you come here to the Middle East, it's just the opposite. They love it. They want it. They're laughing.
I remember I was on a flight on LL. Really neat airplane. I had to get off, go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. Somebody was in it, but it didn't say occupied. The disputed toiletry area.
Hundreds of people, Israelis and Palestinians, have packed this synagogue in West Jerusalem tonight for the final date of the Israeli-Palestinian comedy tour. It seems that Ray Hanania's theory that laughter can bring these communities together may just be right.
My name is Samir Sharif. I'm from East Jerusalem, the Arab side. I know my people. They will love it. They will love it as much. They want to have a good life, a good time with shows like this.
People are suffering. My family's suffering. I know the suffering exists, but the humor doesn't in any way insult that suffering. It doesn't wash it away. I got relatives that are in Bethlehem, relatives that are in Ramallah. This wall keeps them apart. I mean, it's so hard. I could not live like that. It would be terrible.
But could you still make jokes about it?
Yeah, you can, because the humor contrasts the wall. It's the perfect backdrop for this wall. It shows you how terrible the wall is.
A few jokes will not be enough to end this conflict. If they can't bring peace, maybe they can split a few sides. Matthew Kalman, More 4 News, Jerusalem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wisecrackin, your weekly virtual comedy game show, streaming live from McMahon Studios in the greatest city in the world, Chicago, Illinois. I'm your host, Angie McMahon. You may recognize me from my most famous role as Lady Cop 2. Our Facebook fan page, we asked our quipsters the question of the week. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? That's your first audience challenge tonight. Jump into our chat and let us know what you could buy, a set of things that you could buy that would make the cashier most uncomfortable. You quipsters on our Facebook page did not disappoint. Let me grab that. David said, I was shopping with my first girlfriend. She bought the joy of sex, some lube, and a packet of condoms. Without me noticing, I added a single Brussels sprout just to confuse the cashier, which I think is delightful. Toby said, a cucumber, baby oil, wrapping paper, and a happy Mother's Day card, which sounds like a fun night to me. Jason said, once bought condoms and motor oil with my girlfriend at the time, had to reassure the cashier that they were not going to be used simultaneously. Ba-down, boom! Oh, you quipsters kill me. You're wonderful. Tonight's show sponsor is myzenrocks.com. If you go to myzenrocks.com, you put in the coupon code Wisecrack, you get 10% off your purchase. Now, before I introduce the comedians who are competing for your love, I would first like to introduce you to our live director. He was tapped to be the new Jeopardy host this morning, and then he was fired by dinner. Please welcome Matt Segura, everyone. How are you doing, Matt?
Kind of awful because I guess we're going to go with someone better for the show.
So, frankly, I just think they should have just gone with a woman in the first place.
Okay, cool.
All right. Matt, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked everybody else. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
It's got to be at like CVS. You got to have some like I don't know, maybe some food item. Let's say peanut butter, KY, and a pack of menthol cigarettes. That would make me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it kind of seems like you and your dog were gonna have a nice night.
I don't have a dog, Angie.
I'll buy your dog. All right, get the fuck out of here. Okay, please welcome tonight's comedians who are competing for your love. She caught COVID, got vaccinated, and then caught COVID again. Please welcome the highly unlucky Lorene Siciliano.
Hi. Yes, I got COVID twice. Answer the question. Yes.
No, not yet. Not yet. At some point, no, it's okay. I gotta get everybody in here. At some point during the show, she's gonna try to sell you a house or something. Please welcome Elise Jordan.
What's up, guys?
She showed up on time for once. She normally likes to give me panic attacks before the show. Please welcome Sam Howard.
Just kidding. I'm here. I was trying to hide. Yep.
And finally, because we didn't want to throw too much kitty at our special guest tonight, we're having back Mr. Jamie Black.
Hey! So happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you all here, and I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the quipsters. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? Lorene, why don't you start?
I would just clear out the shelf of all the Clorox bleach and saran wrap. That's it.
That's it. Just nice. Elise?
All the bleach.
Maybe this is too Indiana, but I think I would go with acetone, nail polish remover, some Drano, probably some baby formula as a cooking agent. I would say energy drink. Really basically just all of the ingredients for meth. I think that most cashiers would be tipped off to that.
Got it. Jamie.
Okay, so I think a basket, some lotion, dog food, a butterfly net, some lamb chops, a dressmaker's dummy, and some Cheetos.
Put the lotion in the basket.
That just sounds like a lovely picnic. I don't know what's... That made me very comfortable.
Sam, what do you
goddamn
say?
lotion in the basket.
I think I would do like a bunch of books, a bunch of self-help books about like how to recover from being a stalker, how to recover from murdering cashiers, how to recover from sexing with children. Because they got to recover too. Everyone's got their thing. But
And there's, I'm sure, a bunch of literature that's available at any bookstore.
there should be, right? There's like, what do they call To Catch a Predator? Should be To Help a Predator. Like they need help too.
Sam, you could have a whole new line of work where you just
help the predators.
Stop. He's doing this behind the camera.
Matt's doing. Don't do that. Don't show my very good-looking child and tempt them and test them. And no, okay, I won't do that.
All right.
He's too young
give it up
anyway.
for your comedians who are competing for your love. Now I would like to introduce you to our special guest for this evening. He's an American journalist and stand-up comedian of Palestinian descent. After September 11th attacks, he created the Israeli-Palestinian comedy tour and Comedy for Peace, which brought together Israelis and Palestinian comedians. Please welcome to the show my very good friend, Mr. Ray Hanania.
Ray of sunshine.
Ray!
How you doing?
What a guy.
So welcome to the show.
What is the Taliban? Why all these women? What are these women? What the heck?
I agree with you for different reasons.
Wait, are all of you women? I don't know. Jamie, you're very cute.
Ray, this is a very competitive show, so shit talking is encouraged.
Okay.
I want to ask you the same question that I asked everyone else. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
I'd probably start with a pressure cooker, a backpack. But because I'm non-violent, I'd probably fill it with hummus and falafel. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody, but might help my restaurant.
Very nice.
Wait, I hear the drones flying over right now.
Yeah, you've been targeted at this point, Ray.
Ray.
Yeah.
The Arabs trying to decide: should we clap? Should we yell? Should we scream?
All right, Ray. So we have created a very special segment for you tonight.
Oh, great!
Yes. So this
everybody loves the Taliban. Everybody loves Abdullah.
This is called Karaoke Roulette. All right. So, Ray, I'm going to pull up a karaoke song that you have no idea what I'm pulling up, do you?
No.
Okay. I'm going to pull up a random karaoke song, and you have to sing it even if you don't know it. You got to fake it.
All right.
All right. You ready?
I played lead guitar, but I'll try.
All right. Here we go.
In this house, there's some hoes in this house. 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 There's some hoes in this house.
Am I supposed to sing with them?
Yeah, you're supposed to sing with the words.
South. We're gonna go pick up some ladies. I am down. Going to the United States. No babies. Sex isn't permitted. I gotta keep dancing to this?
Well, that was it.
That's against my religion.
Oh,
I like that music. It's very nice.
Wait, you said it's against your religion to say wet ass pussy? Is that what
yes.
it was?
Yeah.
That's what WAP means?
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I was looking it up the other day.
Oh, I love that.
I thought that was an Arab Italian, but no. It's not.
A WAP is an Arab Italian. WAP.
Well, if I would have known that, I probably would have picked a different song. So sorry. Thanks for playing along. That was Karaoke Roulette.
Wait, it's against your religion to say wet or ass or pussy. What's against your religion?
Yeah.
To touch all three at one time.
Gotcha. But if it's if someone's on Accutane, you can touch it, right?
Then we can still sell them.
My
We can
skin
still
is very
sell them.
clear. How do you think
You
that
touch
happens?
all three, and women are worthless. We can't get any money.
Gotcha.
Ooh, all right,
Oh
we're
my
about to
God.
start this show, so sit back and relax because this is Wisecrackin, and here's how it all works. Our talented writers room wrote setups that we will show the comedians for the first time tonight. They will have 90 seconds to write 2 punchlines. They'll be able to vote on their favorite punchline, and so will you. The more people that vote, the more you can swing the outcome because the percentage of each round's votes determines a winner. We start the night with our qualifying round with all 5 comedians competing for your love. The bottom 2 will perform our intermission game. Somebody's being very fucking noisy with their mic.
Is it Jamie?
No, it's Sam.
What'd you say?
What's Jamie Tubin Black doing?
All right.
It's not me.
Can I get back to announcing the show? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
What happened?
We start the night with our qualifying round with all 5 comedians competing for your love. The bottom 2 will perform our intermission game, and the remaining 3 will return for our finals. Then we crown a winner. And here's how you're going to vote. Grab a device and open a web browser. Type in jackbox.tv, then enter tonight's room code, which is VICO. It is streaming at the it is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. There is a slight delay between your device and the stream, so make sure you keep an eye on your device so your vote can count. All right, everyone, sit back and relax. This is the qualifying round of Wisecrackin. Take us away, Matt.
Between the cracks.
Audience, now it's time to go between the cracks. Researchers are hoping to prove that fish, like mammals, do indeed feel pain. For instance, when a catfish is hurt, it usually reacts by creating a fake online profile and entering an online romance with no intentions of meeting that person in real life. PepsiCo and Boston Beer are teaming up to create an alcoholic version of Mountain Dew called Hard Mountain Dew. Company Dr. Pepper scrapped the plans for their product, Hard Squirt.
No.
Delicious.
Does it get hard after the squirt?
That's a whop right there.
Yeah. An entitled mom demanded that a stranger entertain her seven-year-old on a flight. If that was me, I'd show the kid how many beers I could drink. All right. Pete Buttigieg and husband Chasten shocked the world by welcoming a child this week. Even more shocking, Pete looks younger than the baby. Now it's between the cracks.
Between the cracks.
All right, that's our next segment.
It's time for Comment Karma.
The comedians are getting their prompts right now. They have about 50 seconds left to write their punchlines. That means, audience, it's time for you to jump into my chat. I want to know lyrics you sing wrong in songs. We all know these, right? The lyrics that we don't quite get right? The one that always sticks in my head from when I was a kid was, excuse me while I kiss this guy. I don't want to get copyright, guys. But that's one that always sticks in my head of a misheard lyric. Every time I hear it, that's what I think of. What is a lyric that you always sing wrong? The top of your lungs. I know.
Tony Danza, right? That's one.
All right. 10 seconds. Ray and Elise, 10 seconds.
There's that, what's that guy? Michael Jackson? Don't stop.
Wait, you couldn't remember Michael Jackson's name?
Yeah, I couldn't. It's fine. I know it's the name of my baby daddy and my baby combined.
Don't go Jason Waterfall.
Same with that. Same.
Nice.
Love
I
it.
had an improv group called Jason Waterfalls because of that. So
all right,
that's
everyone,
fun.
we are starting this show.
We did that.
I smoked a strain of weed called Purple Urkel and my pants shrunk, or limped to CVS and bought a bottle of alcohol. Yeah, you liked it that much, huh, guys?
That was such a good show.
Look at those tiny fingers.
Lord!
against Ray. It looks like the comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Ray, but Jamie actually took away that one. Jamie,
Wow, sorry, Ray.
That's
against your religion too, bro.
After 4 drinks, I get silly. After 5 drinks, I become celebrity chef Guy Fieri. You guys are quiet. Don't be quiet. What's going on?
I'm jamming to WAP in my own head.
Yeah. Right? It's good music.
That was Elise against Lorene. Oh, the comedians give to Elise. So did the audience. That is a whiplash for Elise Jordan.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Way to
nice.
go.
Nice.
I'm so happy for you. I'm very jealous. It's the truth.
Laziest dish you could bring to a potluck. Wet ass pussy.
The chafing dish is more literal. Like it's actually because a wet ass pussy could take some time.
That's what I was thinking.
That takes work.
Especially if you're on Accutane.
Thank you. This episode of Wisecrackin sponsored by Accutane.
Sam against Jamie. The comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Sam, pushing her over the edge. The audience said voting information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Looks like my cactus just took a load. Do you see that? She just eats it. Gosh.
Well, Ray didn't get a second answer in. That means Elise automatically won that round.
Oh, can we read the answer though? I want to laugh.
I just missed. It's gone. It's gone. It's
I will never know.
I tried to qualify for the Olympics, but ended up breaking my leg. That leg stuff or whatever Jamie does with that peanut butter.
Dang, from CVS, right? Right, Jamie.
All right, that was Lorena and Sam. The comedians gave it to Sam. The audience gave it to Sam.
Oh, God.
Whiplash for
Lorraine,
Howard.
Times have really changed since that first show we did together.
Yeah, I mean,
you were my mentor.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now I'm going to forget about you when I give a speech about this, the glory days, this game.
All right, everyone. Now it's round. Let's see who's out front. It looks like Sam Howard.
Damn.
In a second
No,
round.
this is unbelievable. My confidence is dangerous, getting dangerously high. I'm going to run for president.
This is the second round. The comedians have 90 seconds to write 2 punchlines, and Matt, take it away.
It's time for Comment Karma.
Audience, it's time for the Comment Karma. I want you to jump into my chat. What's the first thing you do when you come home from work? What's the first thing you do when you come home from work? Let me tell you what my children and my husband do. They walk in the front door and they start to shed. They just shed their jacket and the shoes and the bag, and then they start picking things up on their way like food and just eating and then leaving that someplace. And they just keep moving through the house, shedding themselves. I work from home, so I never leave. All right, audience, jump into my chat. What's the first thing you do when you come home from work? Comedians, 40 seconds left to get your punchlines in. Audience, you can also still vote. The information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Feed my sea monkeys and make dinner. You sea monkeys, Paul? I remember sea monkeys.
Sea monkey. Yep.
The little, what do they call them? Brine shrimp?
Yeah.
Shrimp? I don't love my makeup today. I feel like one eye is very dramatic and one is not.
Every time I do this
Comedy
show,
tragedy.
one of my eyebrows is higher than the other. So which one is it tonight?
Jump in our chat and tell us which eyebrow you think Elise Jordan.
I want to see. Give us a close up. Where's the camera?
All right, audience, we're jumping into the second round. Oh, the qualifiers. A college course Angie could easily teach or sexually explicit pigtails 101.
Dang.
All I'm saying is
that's good.
Several male fans who requested I wear pigtails.
No, they don't. I'm going to start wearing them, but
Yes.
I'm going to ruin the sex appeal of pigtails. You watch.
Angie, you should start mailing your underwear out too.
Do it. That's how we're going to get Warner Brothers to really pay attention.
That was Jamie against Elise. The comedian split it. The audience gave it to Elise. That's going to push her over. Audience said voting info is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. where we were about to get frisky and blank killed the mood. The thought of Jamie with peanut butter or Jackson, I think that's his name, right?
You know what? So
This is just the roast of Jamie Black. Let's just come out with it.
Yeah.
right now.
Jamie, I'll bring the jelly.
Or the roast of the peanut butter. When you do
Oh my God.
Just available to you?
That
What
was
is your
Elise
life?
and Sam, it looks like the audience pushed Elise over the edge on that one.
Damn it. Damn it.
A theme night at the roller rink that you do anything to avoid rollers for Republicans or WAP night.
Oh, man.
Now that I know what WAP means, I can participate more, I guess.
WAP.
Oh, that was Jamie against Lorene. The comedians gave it to Lorene. The audience gave it to Jamie. That splits it 50-50 down the middle.
Eat them points. Eat them points.
A good use for an anchor outside of a boat. Sleep with her while watching TV, or wear it on a stupid fucking necklace.
I mean, CBS is really getting.
This brought to you by Walgreens.
Sponsor us now, right?
Yeah.
That was Ray against Lorene. The comedians gave it to Lorene. The audience gave it to Lorene. That's a super quick laugh.
She's back. My mentor is back. That's what I want to see. Now I'll bring you up in my TED Talk. Don't worry.
All right, weird. Your doctor called and said you had hummus infection. Or not taking accurate, you're just dry as fuck.
Oh, these are both so good.
Oh.
I'm still disappointed nobody understood my anchor reference there.
What was? Oh, yeah. You put her. We got it. Like that I can sleep with the woman, so you can go watch TV.
Yeah.
That was good. We get
No,
it.
it's not. No,
It was nice.
Sam
Ray,
took
you're
that.
doing great. All right.
All right, Ray.
We're not racist. This isn't about that. It's not about that.
You'll win this because the third round is worth triple the points. Let's see who's out front. Who's the one to beat? It was Sam Howard. Looks like Elise Jordan is out.
Oh, mother.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I'm in the bottom
Elise and
right
your
now.
janky ass eyebrows. I'm coming at
900
you.
shekels.
All right, the comedians have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to a single setup. The points are tripled, so it's still anybody's game. Let's take it away, Matt.
It's time for Comment Karma.
Audience, it's time for the comment karma. I want you to jump into my chat. Things I have a parakeet repeat. Things I'd have a parakeet repeat. I think I would try to teach a parakeet to sing the entire WAP. All of the WAP. Do you know what I think later we should make Matt do it? We should make Matt sing WAP. Just towards the end. Right, Marianne? Do you want a Dorito? I go for Dorito. And go for that feels like a weird sexy phrase you would have with someone who you're like flirting with, but you're not. Like, do you want to have a Dorito? Like, I love Doritos. Step 1, buy peanut butter. Nice, Brian. Love it. Audience, at any time you can jump into my chat, tell me things I'd have a parakeet repeat, but also the voting info scrolling at the bottom of the screen. This I Miss Rizzo comes reference. I'm missing Jake Arrieta. I can't believe they let him go. Swoon. Audience, if you want to get in that final vote, this is it. This will decide the winner of the qualifiers. That voting info is at the bottom of the screen. We got 13 seconds left. Comedians, Jamie, Lorene, Sam, you got to get in there. 10 seconds. Ooh, it's going to be a tight one.
Okay.
All right. This is for all the marbles. 3 things you want to tell tourists, but don't. Your daughter is cute and fun. The McDonald's is in the next. Can I borrow butter or baby oil? Several mistakes. Or shower shoes. Sam left.
to get the butter.
I will be honest, I didn't understand either of those answers.
Oh, that was Ray against the computer because we didn't have enough people for the even number. The audience gave it to computer, but the comedians overwhelmingly gave that to
Yes, Ray on the
I beat
board.
the computer.
Yes, yes.
I think that was a sympathy win.
3 reasons you put yourself in timeout: no lotion in the basket, nipple twisters. What I did with peanut butter, or a hummus wrap, Jamie's peanut butter wrap, or put my wrap in Angie's tails.
Oh.
All the men who are over 65 dig it. They dig it. That's all I'm saying. That's my audience. That was Jamie against Lorene, and Jamie got the win on that one. 3 signs you had too many White Claws. Elise's eyebrows are straight. Jamie's at my apartment with jelly now. All my Accutane is missing. Or it's the 4th of July. My name is Chad. I totes bombed in the CVS. Bombed?
Vomited.
Vomited.
That's how the cool kids say vomited now. We were bombing.
Bombing?
Bomb.com. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That was Sam against Elise. The comedians gave it to Sam. So did the audience. That's a big win for Sam Howard.
Sam, why
Told
did
you.
you leave earlier? You left.
I had to go write a novel really quick. I'm doing a lot these days.
Great.
No, I had to get water.
Beat and it looks like Sam came out and
I had to get more water.
Oh, right.
That's right. Sam Howard won this qualifying round. Wisecrackin. The bottom 2 that came in.
Oh, hello, squirrel. Hello, squirrel. Oh, goodness.
The bottom 2 were Ray and Elise. So you guys are going to be
Elise? What?
I always like to be on the bottom.
You guys are going to be you guys are going to be playing our intermission game. What is very important is Ray and Elise do not log back into the game since you guys are not going to be playing. There's going to be a new code in the private chat. Do not log back. Matt,
Do not.
Hello.
Right. I'll be in the chat.
Okay, Ray, Elise, you're going to be playing our intermission game. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Would you stop it, Sam? Here's our intermission. Okay, so we're going to. I'm not even looking at you, Ray, Elise. We are going to give you some patients who have some sicknesses, and then we're going to ask that you tell them what to do. Okay?
Okay.
Stop. What is this fucking doll in your mouth?
It's an Orphan Annie doll.
Oh my God. So,
We
Sam,
all have things. I mean, come on. Come on.
Sam, who would you like to go first and fix me?
Who are my choices?
Ray or Elise?
Oh, ladies first.
Elise, good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, that's not funny.
Okay.
That's not funny.
That wasn't funny. Elise here is okay. I tried to Zoom yesterday, but accidentally separated my ego from my mind. Now I'm just watching myself do things without any control or judgment. Fix me.
I tried to Zoom yesterday, but accidentally separated my ego from my mind. Now I'm just watching myself do things without any. Okay, here's what we're going to do, kids. I'm going to ask that you go ahead and you get $8 a month from a donor of any kind. Okay, I want you to go ahead and download the Peacock app via NBC, okay? I want you to pop 2 Adderall short-acting or 1 extended release 30 milligram Adderall, okay? I'm gonna want you to log in and you're gonna watch Real Housewives of Dallas seasons 1 through 5. Do not take a break, okay? By the end, all you're going to care about is that Leanne is a crazy bitch and Brandy's got way more problems than you, Hunty.
Hunty?
Yeah. I did the same thing, but with Adderall and Love Island, Australia. Ray, here is your prompt. All right. My husband is a pig. He's not sloppy or a jerk. He's literally a pig.
He's literally a pig.
I don't know how this happened. And he's starting to get aggressive and racist. Please fix me.
Oh my gosh. This is what happens.
I would say just expose one boob. I'd say take your hand, put it on its little curly Q, pull on that a little bit, and make the farting noise every once in a while. And if he's sloppy, take a wet rag and put it on your face.
That's exactly what I would say. That's brilliant.
That'll do, pig.
Clutch.
Oh my God. They did. I think they did that on Yellowstone.
Elise, we have time for some more Fix Me. I don't know how to end conversations, so I usually just spit in the person's face. Fix me.
You should try just ghosting. If you're ever in a predicament, rather than spit, and I mean, especially during COVID, that could be assault or something. I know that's probably your gut reaction, but instead, I would just dip. You can do it silently. And just literally walk away. Or you can say, in that, if you've taken my first piece of advice about watching Real Housewives of Dallas, ask what would Leanne do? And that's smash a champagne glass in your hand and throw it and say, Brandy, you're a bitch. And then just leave.
Oh, that's cool. Ray, we got some more for you. I got a paper cut on my face, so I put a Band-Aid on it, and now all my friends keep calling me Nelly. How do I make them stop? I'm not even from Austin, Texas. Fix me.
I cut the other side of my face and use some paint to start looking like an Indian. I eat the paper, and I walk around in circles, and the last thing they're going to think about is that stupid name Nelly, hopefully. Sorry, Nelly, if you're out there.
I know that Nelly is watching.
He's
I'm
watching.
from the
I
Loop,
can
and
feel it.
he probably is because I'm from St. Louis, and we are tight.
Yes, and that was Angie.
Yes.
Am I going slow? I don't know. That was
He's going a little slow all of a sudden.
okay. Well, that was.
We'll keep going. All right. In our Facebook fan page, we asked the Quipsters question of the week. Let me pull that sucker up. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? And you Quipsters did not disappoint. Anthony said Mounds Bar.
Yep.
Just Mounds Bar. Larry said duct tape, rope, gloves, condoms, and a pack of gum. Because you want to have fresh breath when you're doing the murdering. And David said duct tape, face shield, zip ties, pillowcase, and NyQuil. So sounds like he's going to have a restful night. That's what I think. Our show tonight is sponsored by MyZenRocks.com. If you go to MyZenRocks.com and put in the coupon code Wisecrack, you will get 10% off your purchase. Thank you to our sponsors.
I gay.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Why don't we sit back and relax? Get this finals on the road. Matt, take it away.
Matt said his internet connection is unstable, and then I made a mental health joke.
Time for Comment Karma.
We got there. No, it's not time for Comment Karma. It's time for Between the Cracks.
Between the Cracks.
It's a live show, everybody. Let's go Between the Cracks. All right. Miami-Dade School voted 7-1 to uphold a mask mandate because in Florida, kids have to live long enough to survive at least 2 school shootings.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
According to the United States Census, the white population dropped for the first time ever. Klan meeting dismissed. The United States orchestrated a chaotic pullout of Afghanistan on Sunday. I had my fair share of chaotic pullouts in college, if you know what I mean. They pulled its troops from Afghanistan after 20 years of occupation. So it's time to dust off that mission accomplished banner. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has officially filed for retirement. Maybe he'll even move into a retirement community. After all, considering how he handled COVID, we know they have availability. That was Between the Cracks.
Between the Cracks.
All right, Ray and Elise, you two are going to become our distractors. The comedians have about 30 seconds left to write their punchlines, and you're going to try to distract them while they're writing their punchlines. So, Sam is the only one to fill in.
Hey, Sam. I thought you wanted to discuss purchasing a home.
Yeah.
I really
that a
do.
goal?
I do want to.
All right, everyone's in.
I'm saving, and I need some passive income, and I need a house for my baby and a yard for a future dog.
Ways to spot a fake vaccine card. It's spelled Pfizer without the P, or JJ logo really says JK.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't get it. It hurts. I don't like shots.
That's good. That's
Needles.
good.
Stop it.
That's good.
Shut up.
Against Sam, it looks like the comedians gave it to Sam. The audience gave it to Sam.
How did Lorraine be the only
Sam.
voter? Nobody else voted?
I did forget to say, Elise and Ray, you can now log in and become audience to swing the vote.
Guys.
This has it all, including Princess Pigtails or How to Steal
Angie.
Yes.
Princess Angie Pigtails.
Miss Angie.
That was kind of Miss Lorraine. That was the audience split it. The comedians pushed it over to Lorraine.
This is BS because we're only getting one vote, and Lorraine's out to get me.
Right.
She's out to get me.
Right.
Sweet 16th birthday party, vibrator meth, or a backpack full of hummus.
I would love if I got a vibrator on my 16th birthday, especially
And methamphetamine.
What's hummus?
That's a really good idea, actually, to start use your body.
Yeah.
Use your body.
Explore sexually.
That was Jamie against Lorraine. It looks like the audience gave it to Jamie, and the comedians gave it to Jamie. I'm gonna push him over the edge.
So now the comedians are voting all of a sudden. Great. Great.
No, we're the audience. Ray and I are in the audience.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see who is out front. Looks like Sam Howard is one to
okay.
second
Fucking
final.
cactus.
Sam, why don't you go get another glass of water?
It'll only make me stronger, Lorraine. There's something happening. Like spring water gives me so much confidence. You have no idea. So dumb.
Second round.
I'm a white man now. I'm a white man.
Prompts right now. They have 90 seconds to write 2 punchlines. I'm turning it over to Elise and Ray. What do you guys got for distracting these comedians?
You guys want to see my boobs?
Yeah. You want to see my boobs?
What is happening right now?
I'm not going to show my real nipples because that would be bad. And what if my clients are watching? But
Ray, boobs.
I'll do a Jeffrey. I can do a
Matt's
Jeffrey
like,
Coogan
yeah.
imitation if you want.
Jeffrey.
Yes.
Sam and Lorene are still in, battling it out. Keep going,
The
distractors.
fact that Jeffrey Toobin still has a job at the New Yorker is unbelievable to me.
He's
They
still
finally looked to see how big he was.
Why are we trying to shame the man? He was just trying to get his rocks off.
I honor the guy.
In a Zoom, like what?
So
to what? To what? Sam, what do you think Jeffrey Toobin was jerking off to?
Sam's the only
Probably
one.
me, honestly. My OnlyFans.
You have to change your OnlyFans now, Sam. You got to stop touching yourself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can be full frontal nudity, no touching.
Can't stop, won't stop.
The tubes had his tubes tied.
Kroger peanut butter.
Did I
That's
make
the
it?
kind
Why
of
do you
thing
have
my
that
dog-
so close to your
Creamy.
camera? Where did you? Is it just in your office space?
All right, everyone.
Yes, it is.
These people flirted during the Renaissance. I don't have syphilis or no time for flirting, just joust and fuck.
Syphilis. Dang. That good old. I don't have an STD joke.
I
love
have a syphilis joke.
You
I
have
thought
syphilis?
you were going to say syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Jamie against Sam. It looks like comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Sam, pushing Sam over the edge. Audience, you can't swing this vote.
Push it real good.
How do ghosts scare other ghosts? Dead baby jokes that became ghost babies, or water starts falling out of their butt.
That's adorable. Adorable.
That was Sam against Lorena. It looks like comedians gave it to Sam. Go to the audience. Oh, that's
Boo!
Sam Howard.
Why are you booing me? Because dead baby jokes?
Because I feel disrespected because I should have won last round.
My dad
I
ruined
feel
my
that.
college party by stripping to the village people or buying the wrong Cheetos.
Oh my gosh. If you buy the wrong Cheetos at my wedding,
Flamin' Hots are the only way to go.
I think if I ever get married, I'm going to have Cheetos there.
All right. That was Jamie against Lorene. Comedians
That'd be
gave it
right.
to Lorene. The audience gave it to Jamie. That's split, say 50-50 down the middle.
Splitster.
That's the second time we've done that, I think.
What are you, a cicada now, Sam?
It's the power of the peanut butter. Power of the
You
peanut
wish,
butter.
Lorene.
She's still the one to be going into the finals.
All right.
This is getting out of hand.
This is the third and final round.
I don't really feel like it's real.
You have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines.
Who am I?
To a single setup. That means I'm turning it over to Ray. I'm turning it over to Elise. Who do you have your money on in this last round? What are your thoughts for distracting?
I'm going to say Lorene is probably going to take this away like a blouse off of a late evening in front of a scotch and water.
Yeah, ditto, Ray, ditto. I hope Sam loses, to be honest with you, because I like to keep her humble, especially on the 6-year anniversary of American Beanies. But Sam, I do have a story, my syphilis story. We used to have a like every year a fundraiser at my grade school. And we had a silent auction, and people would write in their name when they wanted to bid on something with like the dollar amount next to it. Somebody bid on something, and my mom was like going around and volunteering and helping. And she yelled out, she's like, "Not this person, like who's the motherfucker that wrote this?" And it said S. Phyllis, and it was for the nun at my school, Sister Phyllis.
And she thought it said syphilis?
Syphilis, yes.
Nice.
She thought it was syphilis.
25
A
seconds.
truly hilarious story that I'm sure distracted all of you.
What?
Lorene and Jamie are the last ones in. They got about 15 seconds left to get their punchlines in.
I hope Sam sucked.
I think it did. This was a hard one.
5 seconds. Everybody's in. Here we go.
It's hard to be funny.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to be
so
funny.
hard.
3 things you do in public when you think nobody's looking. Scratch my cooch, lick my tit, push a kid into the intersection, avoiding small talk, or awkward silence.
Oh man, that's great. That's
I
Lorene.
love
I can tell.
I love a good coochie scratch.
I can tell the jokes I voted for, Lorene. Even though, wait,
that's the computer. The comedian,
what?
The audience gave it to Lorene because we don't have an even number.
No way.
Yeah,
Lorene, I thought those other jokes were so on brand for you.
No, Cooch is my brand.
3
Coochie, your
signs-
brand?
3 signs this weird beach is making you old. You need to be ironed. Your depends are delivered. Turn to dust in the wind. Jerking on Zoom.
Jerking on Zoom.
That's a great country song.
I was jerking on Zoom. It ruined my job and life.
Didn't ruin either of those things. It made him relevant.
Jerking on Zoom.
Oh, the audience split it, but
No!
Oh.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be tough to beat. She's the one who's out front. We're gonna see.
Barely.
Now,
Yikes.
who is our winner of this week's Wisecrackin'?
Oh.
Wow.
Sam
This just feels like I'm bullying you guys. This is such a victory. Like I doubled the loser's score. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so, and
You
you're
have
not
to
even
point that out.
the main loser. Like there were 3 It's really just embarrassing to be so
It's that
fucking hilarious.
Power water. It's that power water.
Wow.
Water.
Sam Howard.
I told you I'm a white man now. You want to see my dick? Check my Zoom.
Grab your balls.
All right, Sam.
I would love to have a penis. I think I would love it.
I think I would love it too. It
I
seems
would-
like I would do nothing all day but touch my penis.
I would just be
That's all I would
obsessed.
do.
Yeah. It's so fascinating.
We've tried to loan them out, but not everybody said yes.
Yeah. Can't afford
All
those
right.
interest rates. That's what it is.
Sam Howard, I'm going to give you 2 challenges tonight. Number 1, you need to pick someone because you want to read the writer's credits in a voice or character of your choosing. That's the first one.
Oh no. No. Okay. I want to ask Lorraine to read as I want you to become a wet ass pussy. And I want you to read.
God. My parents are in the other room. I can't do that.
No.
I want you to read. Okay. I want you to read it as that little squirrel on your finger. And then, but you're talking to Orphan Annie, and you guys like kind of have a thing. Like it's like, will they, won't they? Will they, won't they?
Okay.
That's how I want you to read it.
Okay.
What else? What's my other challenge?
Oh, we're doing this right now?
Let her do it
Yeah.
now. Go.
Written by Boran Maha. Huck Paul Rivas, Steve Gibson, Hugh Kelly. You mean Huge Kelly? Richard Charles Anderson, Bradley Klein, Marianne Catt, Charisse Foster, my WAP, Drew Anderson, Kurt Zimmerman, Trevor Glassman, Matthew Ziegler, Emily, voiceover by Tim, and I can't wait to fuck your red hair.
Oh my God. Oh, no.
At the end.
No.
I think she liked it. That's good.
Yeah.
I was actually just welcome back, everyone, please, for Matt Tagore.
Wait, slow motion, Matt.
Gotta get my jacket on.
So, if you have any questions for the comedians, now is a good time to get into that comment section. Sam, your second thing is because I feel like Ray didn't love the bit we sprung on him. I would someone else to have to sing WAP right now.
Elise, do it. Fucking do it.
All right.
Here it is.
But as that little squirrel, or the Orphan Annie, your choice.
Okay. I'll do it.
All right, here we go, baby.
Okay. There's some hoes in this house. Hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Make that pull out game weak. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Break it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top. I wanna ride. I do it people while it's inside.
Really short, everyone.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you did great.
Where did Sam go? She just bounced.
Sam,
I had to record it. It was so funny, and then because I unplugged something, it like unplugged everything. But I recorded it because it was so funny.
Know that the show's recorded, and we could look back at it just at any time.
No.
Yeah.
Whatever we want.
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't know. Gotcha. So I didn't have to do that.
No.
Okay.
You definitely didn't. So
great. Glad I scared everybody again. I just had to take a nap.
Fine.
That was my favorite thing I've ever seen. Thank you, Elise.
That was pretty
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I mean, that's what winners do. Winners lift up other winners.
We asked our Quipsters question of the day in our Facebook fan page. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? And you, Quipsters, did not disappoint. Jamie said, back in the 90s, I bought a clothesline, duct tape, a disposable camera, and a toy revolver. The cashier gave me a crazy look. At the moment, I didn't know why, till I got home and saw it all. Christopher said, an axe, shovel, and a casket.
Yep.
Makes sense. Jerry said condoms, tampons, weed whacker, chainsaw, large Rubbermaid tote, large quantities of lime. I think it's lime.
Lie.
No.
Do you think
Why?
that
I like the
Amazon?
soap. Like why?
Do you think Amazon has like alerts for people who buy shit like this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I do. I think I do.
Joy said nacho stuff, an axe, Father's Day card, pantyhose, bungee cord, duct tape, and a big trash bags. And this last one is depends, condoms, and a douche. That's my mom, you guys. That was my mom.
Yeah,
What
Donna.
a lady.
Nice. I like it.
There it
Everything is so clear. The pigtails, I get it now. I get it.
Tonight's show was sponsored by MyZenRocks.com. If you go to MyZenRocks.com and put in the coupon code Wisecrack, you will get 10% off your purchase. Audience, if you have any more comments, jump into our chat. Otherwise, comedians, who has plugs?
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Who wants to plug something?
I got a wet ass pussy for a plug. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
This bit really just push the show to the pussy corners.
Yeah.
Pussy corners.
I see that now.
Elise, you have a plug?
Yeah, it's not a comedy plug per usual, but when is it on a Friday? Tomorrow.
Mortgages.
You guys, if you're in Chicago and you're gonna be around the West Loop tomorrow, I know there's a Bears game, but it's preseason, so come out. We're doing cocktails and real estate knowledge tomorrow from 1 to 3 p.m. at 400 East Randolph. It's going to be myself and 2 agents with Keller Williams here in Chicago. Highly recommend that you guys stop by and learn a little bit more about the current market and have all of your real estate answers or questions answered.
Elise, will you live stream it on Zoom, but like only your crotch? I just want your crotch.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Hey guys.
I'll do. Just yes.
I
Thank you.
Plug, Angie, if you don't mind.
Bless you.
Matt's got a plug. Give it to Score.
Yeah, so hey, if you're into stocks, right, now's a good time for stocks, all right? Hey, you want to get on CNBC and you want to just, wear this jacket like this. You want to put that money in, all right? All right, just give it that try. And that's my plug. It's 9 Central money.
Nice.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I had to. I'm so sorry. There's something wrong with me. I have Tourette's. Stop it. I'm sorry.
Plugs. Otherwise, I gotta get the show sponsor stuff.
No.
I'll be in Chicago next week.
Who cares? Ray, do you have a plug?
I'll be selling used face masks at the corner of State and Randolph in Chicago tomorrow to raise money for my favorite charity, the Taliban. You guys are too nice.
He wins. Ray wins.
You guys are great to be with. Hilarious, all of you.
You
guys.
win.
And
That was so good.
All right.
What a clean comic.
We have a 20-person writers room that writes us a brand new show every week and every Friday afternoon on Clubhouse. Thank you to our room sponsor, the Comedy Lounge. We test all of the material for the first time and get feedback from you guys on what you like, and we put it in the show that night. So if you're on Clubhouse, check out the Comedy Lounge, subscribe to them, and you'll get a notification when we go live on Fridays. Also, we have an incredibly big show coming up. If you are in Chicago, you do not want to miss this. The Laugh Factory in Chicago. We will be live on Thursday, September 2nd at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll also be streaming just where you're watching right now, simulcast. And our special guest is Greg Proops from Who's Liza Anyway. He'll be streaming in from Los Angeles. It's a huge show for us. We have some very important people watching, and it would just mean the world to us if you came out and supported us. We love you, quipsters. All right, those are my plugs.
That was a good plug.
Thank you. My WAP's already plugged. So, Matt, do we have any comments?
We got comments. Okay.
Oh, nice.
We got comments.
Oh, I do have a plug. I have a real one.
God damn it, Sam. Pay attention.
No, I just forgot. I forgot because I'm not going to be because it's not going to be Friday next week. So September 4th, Saturday. This is my first legit booked comedy show. It's at the Pasadena motherfucker. I'm going to post it on social media. Follow me, and then you'll see. It's a real. I did an open mic, and then I got booked on a real comedy show, and I think I get paid like $20. I'm not ready for it.
All
it's
right.
going to be bad, but
No, it won't. It'll
I'm
be
going to
great.
do stand-up comedy.
The Pasadena motherfucker.
Excuse me.
That's what it's called. The Pasadena motherfucker.
I just forgot the name of it, but I'm going to post it on social media. So follow me for mortgage updates and comedy
All right.
shows.
Let's look at these. Let's look at these comments. She's following step one clearly.
Step one
What is
of
that?
Accutane
Yeah.
or of AA.
The
WAP
Meta.
Meta.
Good.
So good.
Brian liked the show tonight. That's quite the foot fetish.
Just squirrel feet. Just squirrels.
Tubin, Dana Bash on CNN, obviously. Lol.
And then Paul had a great question. What song would Ray karaoke and why is it Footloose?
That's a question.
Yeah. Do you karaoke, Ray?
I can't read English. That was my problem. When you put that thing up there, I was just making stuff up. I'm going, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
You should have written it in Arabic.
You told me it was gonna be
Angie.
in Arabic.
I
So.
really should have run
Karaoke
this by
in
you
Arabic.
in advance.
Yeah.
All I now want is to see WAP in Arabic. Like that just feels it feels very exotic. Like
We
it
should
feels
do the
rebellious.
Emirates edit.
I
Let me
feel like
see.
Google could do that.
Google can do anything.
Translate?
Right?
Anything.
I don't know if we should.
If we should what?
You don't want those Arabs to know what WAP is, okay? Because those guys will stop dancing with each other once they find out.
All right. If there's no more comments, Matt.
That's it.
All right. Like
Thank
and
you.
subscribe, tell a friend, do a review. We'll be here again next Friday. Quipsters, we love you. Good night.
Night, everyone.
Thank you.